John 8 verses 1 to 11. Welcome to our channel that compares themes of the Gospel and Franciscan sources. Today we are dealing with the theme of the special justice and mercy implemented by the founders of Franciscanism. Always free from rigid legalistic beliefs. For a more complete overview of our human, cultural and spiritual proposal, we suggest you visit the website juvi.art. juvi.art. Stoning. Or to have mercy. The woman caught in adultery and brought to Jesus by the scribes and Pharisees. It is the specious fig leaf they use to cover their sins. The Lord knows that this is so much so that he says to those present, "Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her." John 8 verse 7. He condemns the lack of mercy, shown in an arrogant and clumsy way. Francis was truly the herald of compassion. He who always made this prevail, together with patience, before the sinner, giving time to change his life. In the letter to a minister he writes, "If any of the brethren, at the instigation of the enemy, shall have sinned mortally, let him be bound by obedience to have recourse to his guardian. And all the brethren who know of his sin, let them not shame him nor speak ill of him, but have great mercy on him, and keep their brother's sin very secret." This attitude had also been deeply transmitted to his own. Because healthy people don't need a doctor, but the sick. Sources 2:37. One day two friars were walking together. They came across a madman, who started throwing stones at them. One of them, seeing that the stones were directed against his companion, immediately placed himself in front of him, preferring to be hit instead of his brother. Such was the mutual love that inflamed them. And so sincerely, they were ready to give their lives for each other. Sources 1447. Legend of the Three Companions. Taking upon oneself the stones directed at the other. Great merciful heart that wants the salvation of others. On the other hand, the poor man of Assisi, while hating sin, he welcomed with great pity those who had fallen into error. God had remembered him when he was in sin, and now he felt called to do the same for others. The evangelical phrase he had experienced was fixed in his memory. "Go, you do the same too." Luke 10 verse 37. In the Testament of Francis 12:26. Let's read. "When I was in sin, it seemed too bitter to me to see lepers. And the Lord himself led me among them, and I showed mercy to them." Sources 1:10. In the major legend, the biographer Saint Bonaventure narrates, "No wonder as the piety of the heart had made him a brother to all creatures. Thus the charity of Christ made him even more intensely a brother of those who bear within themselves the image of the Creator, and have been redeemed by the blood of the Redeemer. He did not consider himself a friend of Christ if he did not lovingly care for the souls he redeemed. Nothing, he said, should be placed before the salvation of souls. And he confirmed the statement above all with this argument, that the only begotten of God, for the souls, had deigned to ascend the cross. Sources 1168. The clear awareness of salvation received freely had made Francis the standard-bearer of mercy, who turns his gaze on the miserable, in need of being healed and reawakened. Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her. John 8 verses 1 to 11. Thank you all for your kind attention. We invite you to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our activities. Leave a well done please. Subscribe, give your precious like, share with your friends and comment too. Thank you, join us and see you soon.